the silence does to the conversation.
But we need
Silence!
to make sure that we are in balance when it is done. That means regrowing the economy.
Silencio!
Back revenue to the city of New York. But that also means finding efficiency.
All right, so this is Catherine Garcia, right? This is the big challenger. The New York Times has endorsed Catherine Garcia against Andrew Yang, against Andrew the Yang.
Or an increase in the pedicure tax, or doing something really interesting with marijuana taxes. There are real opportunities to be able to pay for these programs.
All right, thank you for that. Same question for you, Ms. Wiley. How would you respond if elected mayor?
You know, I spent COVID.
I just have a big ass party. That's what I'd do. I would just have a big ass block party and just, 24 Utah cities adopt ranked choice voting. So I guess the Mormons do understand progressive politics. 24 cities adopted ranked choice voting? What? America? Are you kidding? That's almost... God, if Utah just legalizes marijuana, might have to get me a covered wagon. So, ranked choice voting coming to Utah, 24 cities. Neanderthal, we're finding a bunch of Neanderthals, that was buried in some cave in Italy. 9 Neanderthals. You're supposed to say Neanderthal or something like that, right? There's in Grata Gutari, there's 7 adult males, a female, and a child. So 7 adult males, a female, and a child. And it's in a cave, which suggests that it was a dog. A wolf. A wolf got a hold of all these people, drug them into the cave, and, feasted on their carcass for days. I bet that wasn't nice. We're like a cow, right? That's, What's my point? Hyenas hunting them? Oh, the investigation. Okay, so the last thing, I guess I'll just put them all together. You have that shooting in New Mexico, Mr. State Police guy, Jarrott. So Officer Jarrott, Darion Jarrott is going to get shot and killed on February 4th. So when people want to say all cops are bastards, the only thing that, this Darion Jarrett was doing, he was actually way too polite. He was sitting there. He comes up against this guy, and he ain't daunted, right? The guy's got a fucking AR-15, got an assault rifle, and the guy just goes up to him, and he's like, before you get out, can you put the safety on? He doesn't say, oh, shit, there's an AR-15 on your lap. Get out of the fucking truck right now. He says, please put the safety on, and then, just give it to me when I come out here. And then he's just sitting there looking at him, and it's like he's so dumbfounded that it was a possibility that... Was he expected him just to peacefully? It seemed like he was kind of ambushed. It almost seemed like he was a patsy, like he was a guinea pig. And it's looking more and more like that's precisely what he was. Homeland Security, you watch the dash camera, awful, terrible shooting, right? But just wait 10 seconds. Just wait 30 seconds. 30 seconds you have Homeland Security right there on the scene. And it's like, what the hell? In tactical gear. So they're totally, ramped up for a motherfucker like this. He isn't. For some reason, he's the one that pulls them over, and then they're just right, 200 yards away or so. So what the hell is going on? According to, I think there's a wrongful death lawsuit on this, and it said that he's be on the lookout, and then he was also had to develop his own probable cause. So it was like, hey, you had to look for this. Be on the lookout for this guy, and then you got to, find your own probable cause. Find a reason for why you think this guy should be pulled over. And then it says it's unclear if Darion Jarrett knew that a different state police officer was supposed to pull Cuerva or whatever over that day. So, Cuerva, this stupid piece of shit going around being a piece of shit to anybody and everybody, why the fuck would I got to respect that shit? Why would I don't have to respect that shit. Darion Jarrett, he got killed, so it's not, he wasn't, successful, but he, went out in a blaze of gunfire, right? So that's pretty gangster. he died. I don't want to say hero because hero says, like, you know, that they accomplished something. I guess they did get the guy. So, in that respect, right, he found the motherfucker, right, he was a criminal fuck, and so basically, he's like, the jig is up, right? Nope, they got me. And so in that respect, but he was the guinea pig, that the Homeland Security probably knew that he was this dangerous, so they sent. And if there was another state police, does that mean he didn't even know? Was he just a guinea pig? He didn't know shit for shit. Hey, you know, brand newbie. Hey, you're just a freshman. You're a newbie. You're on the, you know, brand new to the force. Why don't you go on? Why don't you make that arrest? Probably snickering right the whole time. Just, why don't you go make that arrest? No, if you want to, you go ahead and you do it. So it is sketchy as fuck. It is sketchy as fuck, and, you know, it's, he didn't deserve to die. Cuervo's the one that fucking killed him. They're going to chase him down and eventually kill him. And, so, shit. Right? He got his just desserts, and now the police officer is dead, and so, you know, the family's going to be real pissed off at everybody and anybody, but they're also going to be in just an infinite amount of pain. Just an infinite amount of pain. And it's unbearable, but apparently the more pain that you go through makes you appreciate the happy and better parts of life. It's like a cup, right? When you've had a lot of pain, then you can appreciate the times that aren't so painful. Hey, you know, this ain't so painful. How do you know? Well, because I've gone through some shit. That's why. So yeah, some fucked up shit happening in New Mexico. What the fuck? Homeland Security looks like they set poor Darion Jarrott up. And then you got Neanderthal remains. What happened to the Neanderthals? It looks like you Homo sapien motherfuckers killed them, wiped them all out, you genocidal sons of bitches. And then 24 Utah cities adopt ranked choice voting. So the religious Mormons are the progressive. They know democracy. They're actually for democracy. What the? I don't understand what the hell's going on. The governor of Kentucky is against child abuse. The governor of Kentucky stopped all those from going to church for the COVID. Oh my God, what? Are things good? Are things getting better? Or is that just what they want me to think?